stop. Before you move to Amarillo, Texas, you need to understand this. One of the biggest questions I get from people all over the country is Amarillo actually safe? And I get it. If you're relocating your family, your lifestyle, your future, that absolutely matters. Now, here's the important part. I can't label or define specific areas as safe or unsafe. But what I can do is walk you through what the data says, where to find reliable information, what people moving here are actually looking for, and how to make the best decision for you. So by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to evaluate Amarillo for yourself. Let's start with this. No city is perfect. Whether you're looking at Dallas, Denver, Phoenix, Amarillo, Las Vegas, Albuquerque, every single city has different types of neighborhoods, different price points, different experiences. So when people ask, is Amarillo safe? The better question is, compared to what, and based on what actually matters to you. Because someone coming from a large metro area may feel very differently than someone coming from a small town. Now let's talk about where you should actually go to get reliable information, because Google headlines and random opinions are not what you want to base a move on. It's kind of like going to WebMD when you're trying to self-diagnose an illness, and it's never good. Here are the resources I recommend. Amarillo Police Department website, they often publish crime reports, statistics, and updates. This is one of the most direct sources of information. Crime mapping tools, websites like crimegrade.org, Neighborhood Scout, Spot Crime, these let you look at trends, compare areas, and see patterns over time. City data and consensus data like census.gov, City of Amarillo website, good for population trends, growth, density, and talking to locals. I mean, this one matters more than people think. So talk to people who live here, local business owners, people in service industries like barbers, servers, etc. Don't always believe local Facebook groups. If you happen to get in the wrong one, there may be nothing good anyone has to say at all. And that's exactly why you shouldn't let the internet decide this for you. No matter what site you use, make sure you're looking at trends over time, not just one isolated stat, and always compare to other cities. Now let me tell you what we actually see. We help people relocate here every single week, and most buyers don't come in asking what's the safest area. Instead, they focus on things like budget, home type, space, schools from a data standpoint, commute, and new versus established areas. And what tends to happen is they naturally narrow into areas that align with their comfort level. For example, a lot of our relocation clients tend to look at newer construction, established neighborhoods, areas with continued development or land, not because someone told them to, but because it fits what they're specifically looking for. Now, I'll share this from my own experience, and again, this is just my personal experience. I've lived in multiple apartment complexes and different parts of Amarillo. I've lived in and gone to college in Canyon at West Texas A&M University, and we've lived in Bushland over the last 30 years. And personally, I haven't had any major safety concerns. But again, and this is important, everyone's expectations and comfort levels are different. What feels right for one person may not feel the same for someone else. And that's why I always encourage people, do your own research, look at the data, take a trip to visit, and make the decision based on what matters to you. Now, here's what's really interesting. Most of the people we help move here from Denver, Las Vegas, Utah, California, Illinois, the Pacific Northwest, the Northeast, you get it. We help people move here from all over the country. They actually feel more comfortable once they get here. Why? Because they're gaining more space, less congestion, a slower pace of life, and more affordability. And that changes how people experience a place overall. Again, absolutely not saying better or worse, just different. Let's keep it real for a second. Like any city, Amarillo has different areas, different property types, different price points, and with that comes different experiences depending on where you currently live. So the key isn't asking, is Amarillo safe? The key is asking, does Amarillo fit what I'm looking for? Here's the best thing you can do. Look at the data, compare it to where you live now, identify what matters most to you, visit if at all possible, and talk to someone local. That's how you make a confident decision. If you're thinking about moving to Amarillo, Texas, download my free Amarillo relocation guide below. It covers neighborhoods, pricing, food and drink options, places to stay, and a lot more. And if you want help figuring out what fits you best, text me, or book a one-on-one Zoom call. All of that information will be in the description of the video. I help people relocate here every single week, and I'd love to help you too. Again, I'm Derek Manasco, your local top producing real estate expert, helping families just like you move to Amarillo, Texas and the surrounding area. Go ahead and smash the like button and make sure you subscribe to the channel. I upload videos just like this every Monday. I appreciate you being here, and I'll see you next week.